our audition date this year is April 5th at 9 a.m. in Seth Pound's auditorium. And the way the audition process works is you show up, you basically sign in, fill out your sheet, and turn in a CD or an iPod if you're a vocalist that has your backing tracks that you're going to sing with. Basically get a number at that point, V1, V2, V3. And then as your number is called, you basically audition for me and everyone who's in attendance on the stage. Other singers will be watching. Your parents are welcome to watch that portion of the audition. So everyone auditions on stage basically like it's a show. It works the same way for instrumentalists. They don't bring a track, obviously, but I have them play a prepared piece. And then I also have them try to sit in with the band on a couple songs, see how well they can gel and pick up, the licks they're playing. If they're auditioning for like a lead instrument, how well they can solo. It can also be kind of nerve-wracking because you realize that these people are technically your competition too. So obviously we're all rooting for each other, but I know it can be scary to think, oh, this person just went and was really great. So I find it helpful to look at any audition as a learning process, not the end of the world. Campus country has really been a pretty big force in northeastern Mississippi musicians' lives. I constantly either attend gigs in Tupelo or even play gigs with people that are in campus country. There's a ton of faculty here that was in campus country, and there's really some pretty famous alumni, like Jonathan Singleton's a big name that most people know. He's written a lot of hits. But I think what campus country really does is, first of all, you get used to playing and performing in a band. You get used to we're essentially like a touring organization. We have our own sound system, we have our own amps, we have our own truck. So whenever we play off campus, it's a pretty big production, just like you would experience if you were playing on an artist tour, like something based out of Nashville. So it's been exciting for me to work with this group just because this is what I was doing before anyway. Rehearsing with the band, traveling around and playing shows. So it's a very good sort of jump start into what is touring and playing live music all about. Busy group. We rehearse, at least next semester we'll be rehearsing 4 days a week, Monday through Thursday, from around 2 o'clock to 4 o'clock. We typically play somewhere from 6 to 10 shows per semester, a couple on campus, a couple at high schools, a couple at local fairs and festivals and whatnot. So it is a fairly busy group, but because of that, there are scholarship opportunities, especially for band members. A lot of those guys have close to full tuition scholarships. A lot of the singers have pretty close to full tuition scholarships. Prepared is a big factor. Like I've had a couple students show up and they don't have their lyrics memorized or they forget where their entrances are. So you just need to be really well prepared, because if you make a mistake like that, it really hurts your chances. As far as instrumentalists go, it really helps to know things like all your major and minor chords. Scales are important. And being able to, because we work so quickly in here, being able to pick up a melody or a riff by ear, or if not by ear, at least by sight, having someone play it for you. Pretend like you're going to audition before you actually come here. So whether it's for your parents or your friends or really anybody in your family, get a couple of them together and actually do the audition for them, because believe it or not, you might not think so. That can really help you get over some nerves. You get used to people watching you, and maybe they can even give you some feedback. If you work with a vocal teacher or an instrumental teacher, play your audition for them and get some pointers there. As far as what they should expect on audition day, I have a letter for instrumentalists and vocalists that I'd be happy to email and mail to them. So they can reach me by email most easily, which is crdunn@nemcc.edu.